Έλα, παιδιά. Jim is here. Jim is Chapas. Nothing. This time I am in Madrid. I was in Dublin a few weeks ago. Well, a couple of weeks ago. Now I'm in Madrid again for the LGTBIQ week, which is a very interesting chronological metaphor because at the same time, you know, you have here the NATO summit. The NATO summit. Ακού να δεις να πούμε. Which is so, it's absolute pandemonium here in Madrid. It's as if, I don't know, some sort of guardian of the galaxy or extraterrestrial spaceship had landed here. Της πουτάνας γίνεται, της πόπης. Της πόπης in Greek is when it's absolute pandemonium. And it's interesting, no? Because you have all the gays and all the heads of state. It's more or less the same, you know, when you think about it. It's more or less the same because they do the same pustias. Pustias is gay things in Greek, pustia, you know. So now you have the NATO summit here in Madrid, and you say, παιδιά, I don't know, I'm asking myself questions. I don't know if you ask yourself the same questions. Do the people down there in Argentina, in Tierra del Fuego, do they care about the NATO summit in Madrid? They don't give a shit. The Eskimos over there in Anchorage, in Alaska, you know, the problem they have with the whales over there, do they care about the summit? No. I don't know, the ship, you know, a ship handler over there, με τα πρόβατα are the shipping Greek, πρόβατα, you know, the πρόβατα in New Zealand. Do they care about the summit of NATO in Madrid? No. I don't know, the Bushmen over there or the Maasai in Africa, do they care? They don't give a flying fuck. This is what happens. So we have this enormous burdello thanks to Vladimir, να πούμε, and Biden on the other side and all these guys, thanks to Ukraine, and it's as if nothing else matters in the world. Nothing matters. Παιδιά, when it was this burdello in Afghanistan with the Taliban, the NATO got together for the summit? No. Did they get together for Iraq? No. Did they get together when the Tutsis and the Hutus, you know, the massacre, they killed almost 1 million people in 10 months. This is more than the Germans killed the Jews. In equivalent, in scale. There was a summit? No, because nobody gives a flying fuck. But now there is a summit because there is a problem in Ukraine. Megali, what you cannot do is go and kick a bear's balls because the bear is going to get upset, which is what happened with Vladimir. You kick his balls once, you kick his balls twice, you kick his balls 3 times, and the bear reacts. This is what happens. He overreacted. Of course he overreacted, but this is how the guy is. The guy thinks he's Peter the Great. Peter the Great, look it up in Wikipedia, look at what he did for the Russian Empire. And it's very funny because now, you know, with all the LGTBIQ, I was with some Greek friends here in Madrid who live here, and you know, they're gays, completely gays. They are, but gay, you know, in the receiving and the active end, because you have the passive and the active, which is very funny in the gay world, no? And I was telling them about what happened in Qatar. You know that Qatar, you know the Qatari funds and all these guys. Qatar, the World Cup gets malaikis. I told them, guys, you know that in Qatar now, there was something, it's not a fatwa, which is the Islamic law, but it's almost a fatwa. During the World Cup, if they catch you having extramarital relationships, you go to jail, whether you are from Qatar or you are a player or you are whoever. If they catch you, you go to jail, which is very funny. But not for them. Not for the Qataris. No, they can do it. Why? Because they have 7, 8, 9 wives. So why go for another one? You already have the choice. This is like McDonald's. Being married in Qatar, it's like you own a McDonald's. But the wife cannot go with another man. No, the wife, no. The man, yes. The wife, no. This is equidistant and equivalent. There's a difference. You see the Greek genius between equivalent and equidistant. And the funny thing, look at this detail of the law. The funny thing is that if you are gay and you are sodomized, which is normal for the gay people, you are the one who goes to jail. Whereas if you are the active one, which means that you sodomize, you don't go to jail. Basically, what you are saying officially and publicly is that you guys have been sodomizing for hundreds of years, because this is what happened. What do you think happened between Hussein and what's his name, Lawrence of Arabia, H.T. Wells, no? Malaga, they had nothing else to do in the desert, so they were fucking like rabbits. Except that Lawrence Arabia, H.G. Wells, was on the receiving end. So when you sodomize, it's not a problem. If you are sodomized, it's a huge problem in Qatar. So be careful what you do. You know, if you are a pillow biter or a neck blower. If you're a neck blower, you don't go to jail. If you're a pillow biter, you go to jail. So the guy was telling me, this friend of mine, Manolis, no, ρε μαλάκα Δημήτρης, I always do what I want, I always do what I want. Τι λες βρε βλάκα να πούμε, you are Greek. You do what you want until your mother tells you what to do. This is Greece. Τι μου λες ρε μαλάκα να πούμε. So ρε παιδιά, think about it. NATO and LGTBIQ on the same week here in Madrid. Coincidence? I don't think so. Qatar, be very careful when you go, because you can practice anal sex, but only if you are the active, the player, you know, for the World Cup. If you put the penalty, you are okay. If you receive the penalty, actually I think there is a death penalty. Bravo ρε, μεγάλε, fantastic. Άντε παιδιά, think about it. Jimmy Chapas, the Greek genius.